Welcome to the Fans Perspective, episode 25. I got my boy Rick in here. I got my boy Chris in here.
How to
How boys
do?
feeling today?
Say it one more time. What you said?
I said, how y'all boys feeling today, man?
Oh shit, work, nigga. Just got through work.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling wonderful, man. Just left vacation, all that shit is good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, before I start this off, I want to dedicate this episode to my pops, Ivan Gordon Fletcher. May he rest in peace.
Already.
You know what I'm
Rest in
saying?
peace, brother. Rest in peace. Fly high, man.
Real shit, man. You know, he the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm
Back
here and
up.
all of it. You feel me? All right.
Exactly.
All right. We're gonna get into this fashion thing. Now, Lil Yachty, that's where this whole shit started at. It started with Lil Yachty, you know what I mean? Lil Yachty was running his mouth. So we gonna hear what he gotta say. You know what I
That's
mean?
what's up. Let's get it.
All right, let's see.
Where's Jimmy's Instagram? Jim
Can y'all hear it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Jones Capo. Let me see if I can find him. Yo, everybody at Jim Jones and this shit, man. You sure that's how you spell it? Yeah. I'm about to show it you. This shit right here. You know, Cabo about to really talk his shit though, yo. No. In good way though, you know we both as directed. Wow. As directed. I had to call him last night. I had to call Cap last night because I hated that he didn't. At first I was like, why the fuck is everybody tripping on like the fuck did I say? And I realized that it looked like I'm talking about all in New York. So all right, so explain the clip real quick though. Like, all right, so what happened exactly in the clip? So you and Cash was talking fly, and it was like the Bronx. Really, you were talking about. Listen. I said, look. I don't think shit going on when it comes to like New York fashion. So like New York fashion, like as far as like y'all like purple label, purple the Marys, mixed with the so we talking about him and his niggas, right? We looking at him, we like y'all wearing purple label and y'all wearing what's the shiesty mask and so. But I understand how it sounds as if I'm saying y'all. Oh, like, New York. It's looking like you saying like New York ain't on shit. No, exactly. No, and I understand that, but I hadn't watched this clip back to actually hear how it sounds. But we talking about him and his niggas. Well, not even just him and his niggas though, because there's a lot of niggas in New York that's how they dress, right? But then you got the niggas that really do it and they take it serious though. Like, and I hate like Nas, I hate that. You sound like. I talked to Nas too. I talked to Nas yesterday too, and Nas had a lot to say, you know. But I respect Nas wholeheartedly as a person. I've known Nas since I was like a fucking baby, you know. And I respect. That's the nigga who I really respect.
All right, we don't want to hear all this other bullshit. Yeah. Let's get to the exact clip.
Okay, so I guess that in my Cash Cobain interview podcast for a safe place, there was a conversation about people getting fly, and I made a.
All right, look at his outfit right there. That's fly.
That's something I rock. I ain't gonna say it's fly. I rock it though. I'm that type of guy.
You're not even matching though, like in no type of way. Like what the shoes look? I gotta see. I don't see what the shoes look like, but son, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing that on, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Your hoodie is young though.
It is. I'm rocking it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That jean jacket is a way different. It don't even match them pants. Not even close.
I like it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm saying like you can't talk about fly and you dressing like that, bro. You look like a homo.
Give me some diamond chains on that thing. It's over with.
Nah, bro.
It's over with. I can come in Jesus sandals. It's over with. I'm pulling.
That shit ain't it, right?
That shit ain't it, bro. But hold up. Let me let this nigga out to finish real quick. Let me let homie finish.
I think I said that people from the Bronx can't dress. I think.
I'm not sure. Something that upset people. People brought up Mapleton.
Yo, look at his shoes,
whatever.
bro.
But I just wanna. I'm only.
Yo, nah, hold up. Look at his shoes, bro.
Whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't rock
But
them. I wouldn't put those
You're
on.
wearing clogs, bro.
I'd probably throw my phones on. I wouldn't even trip. My little blue phones, I'll throw them all on.
Oh, I know he not talking, bro. Hold on.
And I'm only talking about this because I was going through some of my clothes and I seen this New York jacket. Right. It made me
widows.
It made me think about New York and people from New York. And when I think about the history of like trends and shit, not the history, because if you go back in a certain time, it's for sure New York. But if you think about lately, right? Trends come from Atlanta. Make the joke about me being from Mapleton or whatever. That's cool. Mapleton for life. First off, Mapleton for life. Fuck niggas ain't never been to that Maple. Y'all know nothing about that Maple?
We don't know
First.
about that. You're right.
Second, all the trends come from Atlanta. It's all from Atlanta.
He must be high. All the trends come from Atlanta.
Yeah, he wilding. He wilding now.
Nah, I ain't gonna say he wilding on that statement. When it come down to a lot of the shit that the young niggas wear, the YNs wear, that stuff do come from Atlanta. You know, the skinny jeans and that was a big thing in Atlanta before it blew up. And then,
but that was California. That was California before that.
Bro. Then it
that was
trickles down to
California.
Everybody else. That's why the fashion shows is here. We break the fashions, and we take what we can from the fashion show and try to remix it, and because everything in the fashion show is not something that everybody would wear, you know what I mean? But there's pieces that they wear in the fashion show that we could take and put it with outfits and put it together. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what any city.
What fashion show Atlanta got?
Atlanta ain't got no fashion show, but they got their own fashion though. They got their own style.
Man, stop it, bro. 2005, bro. They was wearing balloon jeans and balloon shirts, bro. Like, what are we talking about here, man?
It's a trickle down effect.
You saying Atlanta don't have their own swag?
Not for what he said. Trends come from Atlanta.
They do.
He's bugging. What
they
trend?
Do.
What fashion trends come from Atlanta?
You gotta think, bro. A lot of in the entertainment, a lot of these guys come down to Atlanta. They come down to Atlanta to shop, and when you come down here to shop, you're shopping, and you shopping and dressing the way niggas in Atlanta dress. Like, I mean, when let's say somebody like me, I come up to New York, and I go shopping. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna cop a couple outfits that New York people rock because I'm up in New York. So if I go from Cali or Chicago or New York and I go down to Atlanta and go shopping, I hate to say it. The stuff you buying out of Atlanta, them Atlanta niggas rocking it. That's their style. That's you're not gonna get the same stuff you're not gonna get the same stuff in one mall that you're gonna get in another mall because it ain't gonna sell the same. So when you go down to Atlanta and go shopping and you doing business down there, you mess around and you end up in some of their style.
I'm not going to Atlanta to do shopping particularly, bro. I bring my own gear wherever I go.
That's you. You're not going down there. You're not going down there in the. You're not going down there and having to be stuck down there for a week or two on some doing music and meeting people and having to go this place and that place. When you go down there, you're going down there for a reason, and you're going back out of there. Sometimes the artists they go down to Atlanta to have to do their whole album. That album might have said, "Well, man, it ain't gonna take another week or two. It might take you a fucking month. You staying at Airbnbs for a month. You gotta shop. You gotta party. You gotta do everything while you're down here. And while you're down here, you start adapting to the style. Because I mean, like you said, 05, you talking about the bubble jackets and stuff, but you go down to New Orleans, you wearing Jabos and soldieries.
I mean, New Orleans got their own style, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and Atlanta got their own style, bro. Like we had a debate And I was telling you, I don't care what a nigga say, throwbacks came from Atlanta. Niggas in Atlanta been rocking throwbacks.
Yeah,
That's their thing.
that you know, we ain't tripping on the throwbacks. We just talking
But
overall fashion, bro.
they had their own fashion. I'm telling you, they do. Like, I didn't see dudes wearing them hop tops and bell bottom pants until until you see niggas in Atlanta. Like, I didn't see it. I seen everybody rocking skinny jeans with them bell bottoms, what they call stackers, and those little hop top shirts now, the big wide hop top shirts. That's an Atlanta thing. And now
That's
it
cool.
took off.
That's cool. We don't wear what Atlanta wear. We wear what we wear. We the trendsetters. We don't wear we don't wear what everybody else wear, bro.
But everybody else do what Atlanta wear.
But you know, everybody wear what we wear. When Jim Jones came out with them belts and them skinny jeans and all, that was 05. I'm gonna show you how Atlanta Cats was dressing in 05 right now.
Hold on, let me get a little piece of that.
We was in baggy clothes.
Let me get a little piece of that, man. So for me traveling and going from state to state, bro, it's like the trickle down from where your ports are, who has the fashion coming in off these boats, is definitely gonna be New York. It's gonna trickle down to where you coming from. So it's like it's coming from the boat, then it goes to the truck, then it's delivered to the stores. So these people are picking what they want, and the people are going through and picking through that and putting shit together. So it's all ain't nobody got the fashion. It's the people that's making the fashion. That's the fashion people. What y'all doing, what everybody else is doing is just putting shit together. To me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really who can. I mean, New York is gonna claim it because they're getting the clothes. Like you said, they got a fashion district, a fashion week, or just they put the shows on. But ain't nobody wearing that shit. They taking, like you said, pieces from that. You know what I'm saying? So for
Bro,
what my
let me
perspective
tell you
is.
something. Oh, go ahead. I don't want to cut you.
No, I was just saying my perspective is everybody's getting it from overseas. That's who the real fashion gurus is. They ship it over here and we pick it apart and we take this and claim that. That's what I see.
Yeah. Now
My perspective.
I'm gonna tell you like this, right? We had a spot. My cousin put me on this spot, right? But this is a spot my cousin, my moms and them know about from back in the days, the Lancey Street, right? I don't even want to say it too loud because I don't want these motherfuckers coming up here trying to, you know, yeah. But the Lancey Street it was known for having the furs on the low. The furs, the leathers, all that for the low, all official, different types of leather, not just cow leather, lamb leather, cat, you know what I'm saying? All that. And the first time, I think it was Cardi B, that because it was just, you know, the first time that dude went on Instagram and, you know, Cardi B, Remy, and a few other, you know, New York rappers, they pull up. But they, you know, they normally pull up. They know the spots, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, all the down south people want to come up here and come get first. Now don't blew the spot out. Just blew the spot up now. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, stop it, bro. You talking about Atlanta Star Trent, man? Yo, stop.
But we got
this
the
how they
internet
was
now.
dressing in 05. This how they was dressing in 05 right here. These
and you
blue
making
shirts.
it seem like that's a bad thing, but that's how we dressed in the South in 05.
That's fine. But that's y'all fashion. He said they create the trends. That's bullshit. That's bull.
I can't say that,
That's
bro.
bullshit,
It
man.
ain't.
Atlanta do not create no fashion trends, bro.
Hey,
Hell
so
no.
you telling me franchise boys ain't have everybody out this home big ass white tees?
I mean,
they from Atlanta.
listen. When you have a rapper that's popping or whatever, you know they gonna have their trends. You know when Jeezy came out, Jeezy had the
Snowman shirts.
You know what I mean? Everybody gonna have a thing that, you know, people gonna gravitate to or whatever. But outside of the rapping, the day-to-day, Atlanta ain't messing with us, bro. When it come down to creating fashion trends and all that, we gotta take the fashion raw from the fashion shows and remix it to where it would look good with us. Cause you know, some of that stuff they wear, like I said before, we don't be rocking that, but we could take little pieces from the fashion show and, you know, remix and create an outfit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
y'all get first dibs, so you really can't kind of claim it like that to being y'all the gurus because y'all get first dibs.
That
That's
ain't
like a
got
first
truck.
nothing.
deal.
That ain't
That's
got
like a
nothing to
truck
do.
pulling up. That's like a truck pulling up to a small, a big village or whatever, and you got other villages around. They gotta wait till you rummage through the shit real quick and then distribute that shit and grab and cling on and
Facts.
put this on and be like, this is what we got. But y'all had first deals.
Facts.
Yeah, but that don't got nothing to do with how we dress and how we put that shit
It
together.
does.
Yes, it
No, it don't.
does. Y'all got
No, it
first
don't.
dibs. Y'all can
No,
put
we
it
don't.
together and be like, y'all can claim it first.
Because at the end of the day, everybody's not going and buying the high price clothes. We gotta find bargains and deals too. You know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
saying, it's certain things that we just didn't deal with. Okay,
We're
like
not
New
running to
York.
Louis and Gucci every day. I'm just letting you know that right now.
No,
We're not
I'm
Plus,
saying
running to
like
Louis and
plus,
Gucci every day.
plus the weather is a factor in choosing what the fuck
how
we
you
gonna
dress.
put on. You feel me? We can't put all that hot ass shit on. We can't wear
Hell
Timberland, man. It
no.
gets too motherfucking hot. Your toes sweating.
You got like I was saying, y'all talking about minks and leather jackets.
We can't
We
wear that
we get
shit.
snow 117 years. Like,
That's cool.
you know what I'm
We
saying?
can't
We don't
rock
need
it.
that.
But when
We
it
can't
comes,
rock it like that.
but when it come down to this like the way like we've been dresses. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether the clothes come here or not. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying? You
get
can have
first
clothes.
deals. That means
We
something.
not running to the ports, bro. When the clothes get shipped in,
You
you
don't
know what I'm
have
saying?
to. They're getting
We not
shipped to
running
you
to the ports,
first.
bro. It
No,
gets
I'm
shipped
saying
to
y'all have
it
to
gets shipped to
first.
us. It gets shipped to Atlanta. It gets shipped to Chicago and California. You know what I'm saying?
And Houston.
Miami. You know what I mean? And that didn't reflect on how they dress. Cali dudes still dress how they dressed. And they
Plus,
got stuff for us too. They got
like I
stuff that
said, the
we don't
weather,
have,
right?
and we got stuff that they don't have.
But I'm
But they
saying
got
like the
all that
weather,
shit
right?
over there.
But like I said,
Huh?
the weather factors in on what, like, if I'm a store owner, I'm not gonna order no big ass this and big
Leather
ass that,
jackets.
and these niggas is hot.
No.
They ain't gonna buy it. It ain't gonna sell. So y'all
California got
gonna,
a northern,
huh?
California got a northern and a southern. You know what I'm saying? The northern California, it get cold out there. Southern California, it's more hot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But like I said, they get all the gear that New York get, that Chicago get. You know what I'm saying? They get it's 5 major hubs that these clothes go to. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But we wanted. I feel like we one of the states that we put that shit together the best
But then
because
you
we
gotta
don't
look at
I
California
don't
when you
agree to
say
that.
that,
I don't agree to that.
we
the
don't see
style of
that
wear.
reflect on their clothing and how they put it together. We don't
I
see it
don't,
reflect.
I don't I don't agree to that because I'm gonna tell you now. We didn't rock Sean John. We didn't rock Ralph not Ralph Long, but
We definitely rock
Rockwell.
Lauren.
We didn't rock certain shit that y'all rock because that wasn't our style. When y'all was rocking that, we was rocking polos and Levi's or Jabos and white tees with soldieries and like we had our own style.
And
We
that come
didn't see
from
what
music
y'all rock.
though. That
Y'all
come
had
from
collar
music.
shirts on. We ain't done no collar shirt. We on a tee.
Yeah, I mean
And
that's
we
what's
had,
on.
and where I'm at in Texas, we had the collars, like the polo collars. Yeah, we had that. That was our
Jack,
shit. And Nautica, polo, and it was might have been another one, but for shit show, those were the two competing ones. And then you
yeah, you
had
know
the
what I'm saying?
Versace
Like,
because the fashion, the artist had transcended, and niggas started fucking with Versace because
yeah.
Biggie Smalls, and
See,
the
like I say,
Versace
like
glasses. I
y'all
got
had
Versace glasses because
True.
of
y'all
Biggie
had
fucking Smalls.
All right.
Echo and all like we didn't rock that stuff. But we not saying the brands went hot because
Because they rocking them right now. All that shit
when
we rocked
Mesquite
in the
came
90s,
out,
they rocking it right now.
but when Mesquite came out, we rocked
Yeah,
Mesquite.
Moschino
We didn't
was
rock Moschino, we rocked Moschino. That's two different brands.
See, we rocked Mesquite. We rocked
yeah, we
Mesquite
had
and
that
then we
Moschino.
We
Yeah,
rock
you feel me,
Moschino.
man? And when you rock your Mesquite with some Ibizus, like we had our own set on how we was living. You know what I'm saying? So they got their own style, bro. They are. We're not saying that they New York or the fashion mecca. Like, no, we not, because only person that can compete with New York when it comes to fashion like that on that type of level is Paris.
Nah, I'm talking about in the States. I would say
But I'm saying in the States,
Chicago could
we know
compete.
we can't compete with y'all because y'all a bigger city. Y'all have most of the galleries there. Y'all do
And they
that.
got more seasons. They got more seasons than we
Y'all
do.
got
We
more
can't really,
seasons than we do.
we can't
We
really,
don't
we can't
have a
really do
winter
all that
like y'all.
cold shit.
Even in the summertime, we showing out.
Nah,
We
man,
showing out in the summertime, bro.
bro.
Better believe it. We showing out in the summertime.
And you know why they gonna beat us though? You know why they gonna beat us? Is because they have more than just fashion, right? They have more than just clothes. These motherfuckers got the accessories, and that's what's gonna put them over the top with us. Cause we might throw on the fit, but we ain't got the accessories like that. I ain't even care. Nah,
I don't know what you mean by
I ain't even
accessories.
care.
You
The
know,
glass, the glasses, the grills,
I mean,
the grills came from up north. The
no, they
grills
did.
came from up north. Okay,
Grills did not come from up north.
okay.
What are you talking about? You talking about the pull-out grills?
No,
Nigga,
just grills,
gold in
period.
general, but that's a South thing.
No,
No, it's not.
That's
No, it's
universal
not.
South.
It's
Yes, it
not,
is.
bro.
is a South thing,
It's
but
not.
Man, you crazy,
grills
boy.
come from up here.
Man,
No, I'm telling you, I'm
pictures of
telling you
my
where it
great
come from.
granddad. That nigga.
Hold on. You saying what first? All right. Now this what I'm saying, right? Grills, what we was rocking grills in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about before that.
Gold teeth, permanence, that's from down south.
That's
We
a
didn't
South
rock
thing.
permanent golds. We rock grills. We rock the pull out, pull on. You know what I'm saying? And put the designs in it and all that. That's
we didn't even. If your gold teeth came out your mouth, we didn't even respect you.
See, but look, when you say your granddaddy, right? You gotta look at where he came from, though. Where'd he come from?
My folks are from here. My folks from Alabama and Florida.
No, I'm saying, where did the grill? Who came with the grill though? Who came and put them niggas on with the grill?
Gold teeth, like I say, gold teeth. It's a South man. My grandma got gold teeth.
Okay, but where did the jeweler come from? Where did the jeweler come from?
Here. We got them done here.
That's
we ain't
fine.
gotta go.
That's fine. Where did the jeweler come from? Nah, nigga.
He born and raised here. His family been doing this shit for almost 100-some years.
I believe
his daughter and them doing it now.
Okay.
Like he been doing goals in our city for. I'm talking about his family been doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so from Florida to Louisiana, we didn't believe in pull-outs. You know, Houston came out with that pull-out.
Yeah, because they started making money and shit.
The only other state that did what we did was Houston. You know what I'm saying? But we were kind of like one of the few up here that was rocking, goals ever since Wu-Tang, even before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Slick Rick had them. Slick Rick had them.
He did.
Slick Rick had them, bro.
Yeah, Slick Rick, all that. It was an old school thing. Like it was, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm talking about before the 80s, before the rap shit, like before we even had hip hop.
Right.
It's pictures of my family having gold teeth in their mouth before it was even hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When you had to go to the hole in the wall jazz spots, these jazz players had gold in their mouth from the South. You know, this been a thing. Yeah, it wasn't a mouthful like how we is now. You know, it might be one or two on this side, one down here. You know, whatever bad teeth they had a gold teeth on it.
Now I will say this: when it comes to gold teeth, Caribbean people always had gold teeth, bro.
And where did they come? And where did they come to first? New York, fam.
New York.
Up north.
New York.
Up
I mean,
north.
some of them came through the South too. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying you got to come down to the South.
If we want to originate where gold teeth come from Egypt.
Yeah, it come from Egypt.
If you really want to go all the way back, but we talking about in the States, like
now.
Yeah, the South made it, a thing, but
They
made permanent gold teeth a thing. But my grandmother had permanent gold teeth. She had two of them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people in my family that had, you know what I mean? So, it's Caribbeans had been messing with gold teeth. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna look at it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm looking at fashion from when I was born to now. New York has been them steppers, fam. That's where you go. So we take little pieces. Because we take little pieces from them every time. We take little pieces.
I don't agree. I'm a South baby, and I love everything that I got from the South, from Houston all the way to Florida.
I
And
get
my
it.
my fashion still to this day is South fashion. Like, bro, you're not gonna catch me in a pair of skinny jeans ever in my life. Not happening.
Nah,
Mine has
I'm not
elevated. I
wearing no.
done went through my
I'm not wearing no
skinnies.
stackers in a goddamn. In a hop. I'm not wearing that, bro. I
yeah,
put on a white tee and a pair of jeans, some Levi's, some. Uh, my fashion growing up was more on some New Orleans fashion. I love the Jabos and the Soldieries. I still got a pair of Soldieries, though. They been ratting out the original pair. Like, that was
Mine
more
definitely
my
has
style.
changed. Mine definitely changed. I'm a creator though, so I be creating clothes and
I mean,
fashion
I
and shit.
take chances with fashion. Like, I don't just like.
No, I
I might.
can't do the white tee and pants all day, fam. I gotta
No.
switch that shit
Hell
No,
no.
up.
not all day, but I mean, this is on a regular basis. Just hopping out, moving around. Like, nah, I ain't gotta have on no designer shirt every day. I ain't gotta
Nah,
have
hell no.
on.
I don't even do
My
designer shirt.
shoes
I'm
gonna
just
stand
saying,
out for
like,
me.
But see,
I'm
like,
just
see, I'm like this, right? Like, even when it comes to like, okay, like, people who buy sneakers, for me, like, I buy sneakers too, but when it get to a certain price, I'd rather get designer sneakers. Once that shit hit like over, like, let's say over 500, I'm looking at
oh yeah,
designer shit now.
you
I'm
might
not
well.
looking at Nikes.
I
I'm
don't like
looking at
designers.
Adidas. I'm
I
looking
don't.
at. Hmm?
I don't like designer shoes.
No, I mean, you personally don't like it, but this is when you see people in the rap game moving around, a lot of the shit they rocking is shit we been rocked.
Yeah,
Pradas ain't nothing new. Pradas came out, and Pradas was a thing in 04 when them shits was still $400.
yeah,
A lot of people don't even know that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Jan Sports back in the 90s. You know what I mean? That was our shit. The Jan Sports, the what you call the Pellies, I gotta say they came from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? The Pellies. But leather jackets, the Averexes and all that was all us. That was all us. The shit Lil Durk and them rocking, shit Sexy Red rocking the Red Protestant. That's all our shit right there.
I
We
don't
been
know, bro.
rocking shit like that.
I didn't grow up watching that. I grew up watching starter jackets and
We had
windbreakers.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We
that's what
had
I
those
seen
too.
growing up.
Yeah, we had
That's
those
the
too.
Atlanta,
I
New
think
Orleans,
it was
Florida
the
type
eight
shit
ball
I
jacket.
see.
I think it was the 8-ball jackets, the leather 8-ball jackets. People used to get unalive for them jackets back in the days.
See, I ain't
Damn.
talking about leather jackets because we don't need that. I'm saying like a
Yeah,
starter, a pullover. That's what we rock down here
Yeah, we had them
because we
starters for sure. So.
yeah.
and that was an Atlanta thing, honestly.
Nah, I get it. Like, everybody has their own style. That I totally understand, right? But when you talk about really getting dressy, you can't. That's what I feel like Lil Yachty is trying to claim. And it's like, fam, you got a little bit of money and you could buy some fly shit, and now you just think y'all just started stop it because we was rocking this shit when we was living in the hood, bro.
I agree with that. Cause
You know what I'm saying?
just because you got a couple dollars don't mean you the flyest nigga. Cause I see niggas with a bunch of money and still can't dress.
You know what I mean? And you had some notables from the South. Let me not forget. Young Dolph, rest in peace. You know what
He
I'm
can
saying?
dress.
He
That
could
boy dress.
dress. You know what I mean?
That boy Boosie. He can dress.
Boozy. And you know what? I gotta give it to Gates. Gates know how to put it together when he ready.
Yeah.
He know how to put it
He can
together when he
he
ready.
can suit and tie you real quick.
Yeah, he could do that. I like how he do that too. You know what I'm saying? So there's dudes that really know how to dress, but I'm sorry, this dude right here is not a
Nah.
representation of people knowing how to dress in the
Nah.
South. Get out of here.
He ain't,
We're
bro.
not
Nah.
we're
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
wouldn't
do
say
this
that.
today.
Yeah, Yachty ain't on that. He ain't no real stepper like that.
Let me
I ain't
play it
gonna
just a
care.
little bit more. I'm not gonna play the whole thing though.
For real, for asking what I'm confused. Like I first off, I love New York. I got nothing but love for New York. I think
We don't
I
care.
think a lot of the flyest people in the world were born in New York. That's a fact. But come on, bro. As of lately, Atlanta and LA don't try and get in this. I saw LA trying to. I'm telling you, bro. When it comes to the flyest trend-setting people, it's Atlanta. You can argue with your mama You argue with your daddy.
I
He
get
ain't a
what
bum out.
you're
I see
saying.
people
That
from LA trying to get in the conversation.
LA could do it because LA get everything we get. They get exclusive stuff that we don't even get.
no, I don't
Yeah.
think what he's saying is. I think what he said that's getting over people's head is. He said that the flyers transcending people are coming out of Atlanta,
That's
and
bullshit.
I don't know, boy, because it's like
That's
once
bull.
once Lil Baby started rocking all them leather jeans and leather pants and leather shoes, it's like that's all they rocking. 2 Chainz do the same thing too, bro. I'm talking about he'll be Chrome Heart down, leather all the way down, Chrome Heart. You know, $40,000 worth of Chrome Heart on, bro. Like they do that, man.
Yeah, but
But
I
that
don't
came
lie.
from New
average
York
person,
first, though.
but think about it though. The average person is not paying $10,000 for no jeans, bro.
But
That's
that
what
came from New York,
that's
though.
how much Chrome Heart jeans really running. They running anywhere from 10 and up. They
Jim
some Chrome
Jones
Heart
started
jeans
the
at
Chrome Heart shit,
17,000.
though. Jim Jones started the Chrome Heart shit, and definitely leather came from the motherfucking
Jim
East. But I
Jones
mean,
been
my
getting
bad,
fly.
my bad.
Let me pull up
Jim Jones,
let me pull up
the
Jimmy, yo.
leather stuff
What?
came from the East Coast
What?
because, like I said, it's hot down south, bro. We're not wearing it, bro. We're not putting it on, bro.
Let me show you Jimmy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I know Jim
you be
Jones. That's
playing
why
with
I
Jimmy.
just
Like,
said it. Excuse me for my vulgar language, but yeah, Jim Jones started that. Jim Jones started that
I
because
don't think it's
it's
about who
hot down
started it. It's
south.
about who putting it on now, who making everybody
Jim
want to
Jones
go
been
buy
putting
it.
that shit on, bro. He been putting that shit on.
But
Well, I mean, if they
who
already,
want to go dress like you got to think about his fan base. Jim Jones fan base ain't finna make a lot of people go put that on. But when we talk about
no, but
people
you
like
can be
Lil Baby,
influential though. You
What?
can be influential, and then the person will look at it and be like, "I'm gonna take that. I got that." And then
nah,
it's a point of
influence.
who made what.
Yeah, I'm saying like more on some who the kids following, who the youth following, because that's where your clothes gonna go. That's where your money gonna come from.
Well, who the
Who
you
the kids?
stealing from?
Who the kids trying to dress like?
Who the
And
kids
right
stealing
now,
from? You know, we
They
always
just
go to our
like
parents'
everybody
closet
from up
first.
north.
You know that, right? You know we go to our parents' closet first, right? You remember that?
We been
Yeah,
rocking
we
skinny
want
jeans,
we
man.
we want what our parents had first. We want that because you know they buying us a little bull crap. They got the real deal. So we go in there and we trying everything on. So I'm looking at it like that. Like he's one of the elders. He's one of the people that started it, and everybody just gonna bite from it, bro. Everybody
Jimmy
gonna
been
take a little
getting.
piece.
I'm about to show this right
But like I
now.
said,
Hold on.
they get first deals, bro. It ain't
We
even fair.
about to do this. We about to do this.
It's not
And
even fair, bro.
it's an old school video right here. This ain't, you know what I mean? The let me show you something real fast, man.
You know, the house parties really had to bring me going on in the society. Yeah, man. We don't wear button-ups and shit like that to feel good. You understand me? We don't mix that shit up in this game, nigga. We go hard, we get fly, nigga. That's what we do, nigga. We from Harlem, you know we stay fly. Pele
My boy Jimmy, man.
This 0405.
That's how they looking right
All them
now.
sneakers that's coming out, that's coming out, is all in that store right there.
10, 20 in the pocket, but when you go to make money, you leave the money
I
home
mean,
and then you
shoes is
come
different
back
back
for
in
the
05 than it is now. The shoe game transitioned a lot since 05.
Best thing about getting fly in Harlem is the no tax and the low prices. Shit is like one-stop shopping. Let me get that Pele real fast. Come on, man. Let's get to it. Size 50 and 48. Gotta go. Give me 2 green ones. These is the right ones, or these are some bullshit brand, B?
No, the same that one you used to buy.
Black. Oh, where black at? Put that fitted, big baby. That tight one. Oh, look at the green shit.
That green shit is fire. Hey, look at the jeans. The chain on the jeans and all that. This back in 05.
Oh, that shit right here. I gotta keep this on, right?
Yeah. Show them.
This is what you call throwing it up. East side to all the homies. I love you, baby. Let me see the black one. Let me see the other one, the size 50 real fast. The one with the shit. Right. That's what you talk about when niggas getting flat. Well, you got my hats, nigga? Who gave you these hats? Huh?
Yeah.
Who gave you? Don't tell me I don't know. I take them shits out the rack, nigga. Don't play with me and tell me you don't know, nigga. Who gave you them hats?
Who, nigga?
The diplomat hats. Who gave you those? Oh, all right. That's what I'm asking you. Don't get crazy with me like you don't know me. I take them. And mine.
Jimmy crazy.
Then you got it from the right person, nigga.
Jimmy ain't playing.
Tupac was on that shit too up here too. When they seen
While she rock on the sleep.
shit.
It's an old school trick. Pull out a little bit of money, act like this is all you got. That's $650. And tell me what I did wrong. It's $350 for the green one. No, it's $300 for the green one, and $350 for that one. Am I lying?
You heard that? $300 for a green leather. Them boys paying $1,000, $1,500 for them same levers today.
That's different. We come out 20 years ago, but I don't know. I don't like it, so it ain't like it was like, ooh, that's so fresh and fire to me. Like
This the green is cheaper than this
shit
one.
for it.
We do this every year, man.
Yeah, it's too hot. It's already 98 where you at right
Give
now.
you a vision, you know, of how the stores was out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can find any and everything up in there.
Leather jackets are $620. I paid $350 for those. The same price as this. This is $5 something. That's $300. Like, don't do that. We do this every year. That's $670 right there. That's more than the quota. Like, don't do that. The niggas always get me twisted in here. Don't do that. Don't make me catch an attitude in this shit for real.
Now, you know I only got but so much
That's
patience.
$670, man. Here, give me a bag for my jacket.
Some gotta give.
I asked for 5 of these and the 3 that was up there. That's $80. Here, give me back $20. Here. Give me $100. Man, stop playing with me, man. Y'all know the niggas know I know the price, man. Don't do that shit in here. I'll get crazy and leave. My bad.
Jimmy
Let me go. I
wild,
gotta
boy.
go. I gotta get on the road.
Jimmy wild, bro.
You know, I'm just saying that's how we had to, you know, negotiate to get them good prices. You feel me? We not overpaying for these clothes, man. You know what I'm saying? We not overpaying for these clothes, man. We getting fly at half price damn near. We not overpaying for them. You know what I mean? But yeah, your boy Yachty ain't no representative. He can't be speaking. He shouldn't talk.
He can't dress worth shit. He can't dress for real.
Talk.
He can't dress at all. But I do understand where he come from as far as people with influence that's pushing out this fashion. A lot of them is coming from the South, you know.
Yeah,
Shit.
really.
I mean, the nigga Pooh Shiesty got everybody wearing the same. It's been 4-5 years. They still wearing the Shiesty mask, man.
I mean, every rapper's gonna have every rapper's gonna have their thing that people gonna jack, bro. Every rapper's gonna have that. You know what I mean?
Sometimes some rappers have certain styles that they jack too.
But there's rappers that you can't follow their style. Like you can't just you can't just do what Fab do. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just run with that.
Fab been doing this almost 30 years. You can't run with Fab. But same with, like I say, it's same with certain other people though, man. It's like,
I mean,
look at Boosie. Boosie done put labels on his. Boosie done put fucking clothing lines on his back. LRG. You know what I'm saying? Brought Coogee back. You know, Coogee had fell off for a minute. Brought Coogee back.
We've been rocking Coogee.
It fell off for a minute, bro. It did.
Yeah, it did, because we got tired of rocking the same shit. So
and he brought it back, and then LRG, and then he did.
We've been rocking LRG. Matter of fact, I got an LRG jacket in there right now. Like I ain't rocked it in years. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Ain't nobody rocking no LRG no more, man.
Nah, it's over with. I don't rock it no more. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it was a fatigue LRG. Like, you feel me? You know, I just doubled back and got the North Face version. But yeah, man, like we've been North Face, like even when it comes to the bubble coats and all that, the North Faces, the Canada Gooses and Montclairs and all that, we've been doing that.
What we gonna do with a Montclair gooseneck, man? What we gonna do with that?
Too hot, bro.
It was kind of cold down there in Atlanta. This past winter, bro.
It wasn't that cold.
It was kind of cold. Them temperatures was dropping a little something. Y'all
I
gonna
mean,
It
we
use
don't
got a little
last.
snow this year, but that was it, bro. Like that went, man.
It don't
The
last
sun,
long enough.
the sun was out 3 days later and everything,
Tennessee
bro.
get cold as hell. California get cold as hell. Northern
It don't
California.
last. It don't last long enough
Northern
though.
California lasts, bro. They last. They
North,
be cold all through the winter.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
North California, yeah, but we talking about, come on, man.
But
Anything south of I-20, bro, stop that, man.
yeah, I mean, that's gonna be what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna
You
be
barely
cold.
need a
I think
sweater.
it's gonna be hot in the mornings, cold at night. Tropical
Facts.
weather. You know what I'm saying?
I really want to say anything south of I-40, honestly, bro. Like, it'll snow one day, it'll be hot the next day, you outside in the tank top, bro. It be like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like even I gotta give it to Chicago. Like Chicago is one of them that they've been dressing. They've been dressing. You know what I'm saying? Chicago got all seasons too, but they've been dressing though. When them boys came out with Chief Keef and them boys, and when it wasn't necessarily Chief Keef, it was L.A. Capone. Rest in peace. L.A. Capone was getting fly and he didn't even blow up crazy yet. And he was getting fly in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Going online, copping the vintage polos and all of that shit. Like, come on, man. Like Detroit, you know what I'm saying? With the Buffs and all that. And Detroit been getting fly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're trying to sit at pimps. I can see that. That's a
They
different
been
type.
getting fly.
Yeah, that's different. But Chicago,
Pimps
I
and
don't see.
players and drug dealers. Yeah.
Chicago, I just didn't see what you seen in Chicago. I'm sorry.
Nah, Chicago been getting fly, bro. Like they been getting
What they
fly.
call fly, I was like, bro, that's all everyday dressing down here for me.
Right. Pretty
Hell
much.
nah. Hell
Pretty
nah.
much. J's and t-shirts and yeah. They didn't
And
really
a
have
pair of
nothing too
jeans.
special.
And,
Yeah, they
and a
didn't have nothing too special.
pair of jeans. If you rocking some, like I say, you either rocking some Rockwell, some Levi's, some True Religion, like you rocking a pair of jeans with a pair of J's and a shirt, bro. Like we
Yeah, it
we
wasn't
do the
too
same
special.
thing down here.
Let me see
It
something.
wasn't too special for me.
Okay, so
Let me see something. All right. So
I guess that
let me just finish.
in my Cash Cobain interview, Elena, thank you. Argue with your mother. When you say some shit or you do some shit that was lame or that wasn't right, nigga, you make it right. You feel me? And that's it, really. I mean, I couldn't go on and not make it right because I care too much about fashion. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I want to see though, Bo? I want to see like all the commentators and like the people that was really talking that talk. Like I want to see, like, let's battle it out. Like let's really prove whose city is really, really get fly.
Yeah, really get
talk
fly.
about history all day. We know what history
let's
is.
do that.
History, you know what I'm saying? But let's see who really get fly now, like today, like in which city, which borough, whatever have you. You feel me? Because I see a lot of cities talking
spicy.
That's a fact. I was talking to Jimmy yesterday. I was talking to Jimmy last night about making it something, making it bigger than it is. You know what I'm saying? Making it a fucking actual thing. Because I've seen a lot of people talking. Quite honestly, I personally don't respect when it comes to swag.
I mean, on both ends, I seen niggas talking from New York who like it's like and then I see niggas from Atlanta talking like, yo, bro, I know you ain't talking.
I see niggas all around who I've never seen step in a good outfit ever in life. So I do want to make it a thing, and I want a nigga to, because realistically, my opinion is my opinion. And I'm just one person. And if a nigga, think they get flyer or whatever, shit, I'm willing to put some money on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to put some big money on it. I'm gonna look into this and I want to make it a thing because it is all fun at the end of the day. And I do want to see Instagram.
Jim Jones Capo.
See, like I can say a person who can't dress. A person who can't dress but got mad influence and people like to dress like him is Young Thug. Young Thug cannot dress to me. But they will copy his fits to the T.
But he got.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes he be putting some shit on
No,
though.
no,
Sometimes
no.
I'm telling you, man. Sometimes he be putting some shit on.
That's
Sometimes.
because you okay with that risky stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not with that, man.
Yeah.
Not with
Yeah.
that.
Because
I'm with the risky shit too.
the style is fitted jeans. It's
I
not
like it.
jeans that's over. Just jeans
I'm
that
risky,
actually fit you. You know what I'm
but I
saying?
don't like. I don't like
And I
nothing he
do rock
wore.
ripped jeans. Like I do that. Yeah, I rock ripped jeans. Or
What?
distressed or stonewashed, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
With some big old boots on with a high heel. Man, y'all
Big
tripping,
boots
bro.
on with the high heel. Nah, I don't do
Jay,
I don't
hey,
do those.
the Rick Owens?
I don't
The
do
Rick
those.
Owens?
I don't do those.
That dude the Rick Owens, boy. Man, look, check them out.
Nah, I don't wear Rick Owens. I heard about him. I looked into this stuff. I know it's pricey, but I don't wear Rick Owens. Now I might get some Rick Owens shoes, like to go out, like a shoe. You know what I'm saying? Or like the Chelsea boots. Yes, I'll wear Chelsea boots. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you wear when you go out. You know, you throw a nice a fly button up on some jeans or a blazer. You know what I'm saying? With some Chelsea boots and some jeans to go with it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's that's more mature type of style. You feel me?
That's a fact.
So I will
Nah,
wear
bro.
Chelsea boots. I have a pair, and I'm going to get another pair. You know what I'm saying? Because there's dressing for it's streetwear, and then there's formal wear, and then there's when you really got to dress up.
Yeah, you want to
You feel
step
what
it
I'm
up.
saying?
You want to step
Yeah,
out.
when you really got to dress up. You know what I'm
Take your
saying?
girl out to go get something nice to bite on, man.
Yeah, you know
Gotta
what I
be
mean?
right.
Like when I
That's
had
why I
to
say
go.
y'all gotta peep some of these dudes from the head to the toe on how they rock this, bro. I'm looking at it, bro. I get the price, cool. I get the name, cool. But man, you can't sit here and tell me you're okay with wearing basically some leather, um, what you call them, some leather, bell bottoms, some Rick Owens boots
Oh
with the
nah,
high
nah, I'm
heels
not
on the
Prince.
back on.
I'm not Prince.
Then you put your little chains to hang down. Then you got to crop the top on. You
We're
hear what
not
I'm
doing
saying?
that out
Then
here,
you got
bro.
a thermal order to crop the top. Like, bro, come on. And I get it. That's y'all fashion. I'm too grown for that, bro. And I ain't
We're
even
not
on
doing that
that,
out here.
man.
Yeah, we're not doing that out here. We're
But
not
they dress
rocking them.
like that in Atlanta.
But how can they say that niggas is copying their trends? Like, get out of
But
here!
it's a lot of people
I've
copying that
never seen a
trend.
kid out here with high heel boots on with bell bottoms, bro.
Oh
Bro, they
no,
call them
no,
stack
no.
jeans.
Y'all do. Y'all
You
do
call them
got them.
stack
Maybe
jeans,
in
bro.
Manhattan,
Those are
maybe in the
bell
middle of
bottoms.
Manhattan.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Man,
about.
I guess they
Manhattan.
do.
Yeah,
Just
Manhattan.
in general, the regular,
Ooh,
the boroughs,
Lord.
you're not seeing that in the
Nah, you're
boroughs,
not gonna see
bro.
none of that. Nah, you ain't
Man,
see
Hell
you
none of
no.
know.
that.
So you telling me you ain't gonna see stack jeans in Manhattan?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Manhattan.
I mean,
That's where you see it.
you're gonna
You're
see it
gonna
in
see all of
Brooklyn.
that in Manhattan, but you're
You're
not
gonna
gonna
see
see
it
that
in
in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
You're gonna see
No.
stock
Oh.
jeans in New York, bro.
You talking what you said? You said stack jeans?
Stack jeans.
What do you mean stack jeans?
Those are
See, stack that look
like
like bell bottoms.
Oh,
they look
bell
like
bottoms?
bell bottoms, but they
I
have
mean, it
more, it's
depends.
more material to where when you put it on, it's like it stacks on
It
top of
hides
each
your
other.
shoe.
Yeah, it
It hides
depends
your
because
shoe.
look, it depends because
Now
you
I've been
know
on that high to shoe.
I'm gonna
My
tell you,
sweats are like that from California. I ain't gonna cap
nah,
on that. I've been on that.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Like if you had like the Balenciagas with the fat bottoms, you know what I'm saying? Where the sneaker looks real fat, the bell bottoms
Mm-hmm.
fit on those sneakers properly. They fit those sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
And that shit be trash.
I
But
mean, that's
what did
what
my
you
bubble
think.
dog said? Trash.
That's what you think. You feel me? But like even the shit that like I'm gonna tell you, nigga, that get fly that y'all all know about. Lil Meech. Lil Meech gets extra
Yeah, he
fly.
don't be playing.
Lil Meech
I
get
ain't gonna say
extra
he
fly.
gets flat, but he do
Even
put some.
without the chrome hard jeans. There's certain brands he rocking. I ain't even gonna say the brand because I don't want people rushing that brand. But it's certain brands he rocking. I'm like, yeah, he know what he doing. But he from the D, so you know what I'm saying? It's
Thanks.
supposed to come natural to him. You know what I mean? Because I ain't see dudes from the D come out that joint not looking fresh. You feel me? So,
That's a
but
fact. Even
I don't
Sada
know
Baby,
right
he
now.
from the D. He be rocking some stuff.
I don't know. Right now, a lot of these artists is rocking all black everything, bro. Like
I
they
mean,
do,
you know,
bro. Like everything be dark colored, black or gray, or like what happened to the colors? See, like I'm not a fan of Fabulous as his music, but I love the way that nigga dressed.
yeah, he put it together.
He put it together every time. Even
Every time.
sometimes you be like, "Whoa, you're doing a little too much."
He take
It still
chances,
go
he take
together.
risks. He take risks.
It still go together. But
Yeah,
Put it
I
together.
like the way he dressed, but not all the stuff he be wearing. I don't be
yeah,
rocked cause he be coordinating a little bit too hard. He be on his pops a little bit too hard for me. Like
Yo, I remember,
everything
coordinate.
go,
I
and
remember
I'm
the
like,
green outfit he had on with the green SBs with
see, I got out of that coordination type stuff. I quit doing it.
nah,
I
it's
don't
just you
really
gotta
care.
do it. You gotta do it. It's like everything can't just be a one solid color.
See
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
it gotta be little accents. Like if you got red shoes on, you don't have to have a red shirt, but you can have a shirt
Right,
with some red in it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
You know, stuff like that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Like certain colors is neutral. You know what I mean? So you know they kind of go together. You feel what I'm saying? Like real talk. So you know, but yeah, like when it kind of we definitely gotta have a part two. I'm gonna bring some New York cats on here, bro. And we gonna go in. Like you feel me?
y'all let go do like a bow style stuff up like y'all let,
Oh
man.
no,
Like it's certain shit.
I'm gonna bring New York, and I probably might bring let me see. I don't know anybody from Chicago. I might do Cali. I don't know. Depends. It gotta be people that get fly though. Like you feel what I'm saying? That know how to put that shit on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, if your
Yeah,
last 5 outfits was trash, like please, you can't
yeah,
speak
because
on
I put that on.
me. Yeah, you know me, son. Like
I'll put that shit on.
I don't play. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for me to get it
Accessories and
together,
all. Like I'm with it all. I got it all. I
I
put that
don't
shit together.
play. I don't play, man. You know what I mean?
And then
And
we didn't even talk about camouflage, man. Come on now.
camouflage is me.
Yeah.
The rapper or
No, the clothes just camouflage itself.
oh,
The way that the South put camouflage together with certain stuff,
I'm about to show you something real fast.
man, look at here. I don't care what you're talking about.
You don't care about what I'm talking about.
Because you gotta put the camouflage gotta be, hey look, I got different types of camouflage. That's how I'm not, that South thing, man. You put with the country, come
Mm-hmm.
on, man. Look, the folks forget about that. That became a trend for a minute. And it's
Mm-hmm.
still
Oh no,
around.
it's still nah, it's popping
Oh, you talking about talking about stuff like this?
Mhm.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's North
I-
Face.
we
Light
got
jacket. You know what I mean? And you know what it go with. The beef and Brock's. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's sunlight. That's fall wear. You feel what I'm saying? That's for the fall.
Yeah, I got so many different color camos, and camos go with different types of. You pull a camo off with all black, with the white, with the orange, with the pink. Like you just got to be from the South to understand a lot of the camos. And like I said, that was a thing at one point in time. And
Yeah.
even the boots and that country stuff. That's starting to become very popular right now. Now everybody got to have them a pair of cowboy boots. And it's like
I be seeing that. I be
I
seeing
can't do it. I
that.
can't do
That
it.
ain't really my thing, but I could see how it go though. You know what I'm saying? For certain outfits, I could see how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
That's what I'm saying when I say people from different
Chris, you
areas.
still there? Hold on. Chris, you still there?
If somebody called their phone, I think it just jumped off.
Oh, bring it back on. Yeah. But yeah, you gotta put your phone on do not disturb. We can call you in the middle and mess your whole joint up. But yeah, what you call it? Like, yeah, I could see where certain things fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could like this. I seen some matter of fact, Louis made cowboy boots. You know what I mean? But that's for the people who rock cowboy boots. This is your high end. You know what I mean? to rock with the, you might throw on some ill jeans with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, with the cowboy hat that costs about $1,500. You feel me? You know, that like I respect fashion in different forms. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different stuff for different people. With the belt, you know, where they rock the cowboy belt with the big buckle
big
and all that.
buckle on it,
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely respect, you know, different lanes of it. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, but you know, yeah, you gotta take a trip to New York, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just think, you know, my bad, man. Somebody
It's all
call my
good.
name. Somebody call
Yeah,
my phone. I
yeah.
think when people get mixed up in it, though, that, you know, he said what he said, and folks jumped in and say what they had to say about it, but they forgetting, like, hey, you know, New York ain't just the only place where you get fashion from.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to dress like y'all because we don't have the conditions that y'all live.
No,
You know what I'm
but
saying? Y'all females probably don't rock the same shorts and sweatsuit type shit that we rock down here because y'all ain't hot like we hot.
yeah, but I'll tell you, a lot of the trends I see a lot of these rappers run with, they come from up here, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these
Don't agree with
a lot of these trends now these days with these jeans and these different type of jeans and these different type of tops and these different type of shoes and different type of exotics, you know, what you call it, you know, the high fashion sneakers. Yeah, I know where it come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know where it come from. You know, the way they putting certain shit together, I know where it come from. You know what I mean? I can't speak for the cats that rock all black. I'm talking about just the trends when dudes get fly in them videos. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Oh, let me not forget Sauce Walker. He put that shit on. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely a representative.
He put that shit on. But it's a difference between somebody who just walks in the store and just blow a bunch of bands on expensive clothes and somebody that
actually put that shit together.
Actually put it together.
Yeah.
They don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to spend some chicken, but just going in there, just blowing money and just hoping you come out looking a certain way. Now, I could tell when people do that, as opposed to somebody who be like, I'm gonna get this piece from here, but I'm not getting. I'm gonna get like 2 pieces from here, but I gotta go over here to get this. I gotta go over here to get that, so I can
That's
put this thing
exactly
together.
how I rock.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly how I put shit together.
I gotta keep the sneakers on standby, the Versace's on standby until I get the rest of the fit. I gotta get these jeans from over here. You know what I'm saying? My jeans you can't go in the mall and get my shit. You gotta order it. It has to come to the door. It has to be ordered. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, you know, shit like that. You feel me? If you get fly in the middle of the mall, what kind of mall you going to? You know what I'm saying? No, what kind? Because some malls you can get fly. But they're not a lot of them. They're not a lot of
Houston got them, Dallas got them, New York definitely got them, and California got them.
I'm sorry.
Georgia for shit show got them. Yeah, Georgia.
I'm sorry. You can send me in any mall you want to. Give me a $300-$400 budget, and I bet you I come out of that fly.
Oh no, I could do that. You know,
I'm talking about this $300-$400 budget. That ain't including the shoes. That's just the fit. I come out of that fresh. No matter what mall you send me to. It's all about what you see, what you put together, what you like. Like if it's in, it's in. If it ain't, it ain't.
You remember that when I had to go to that wedding, I had to put that whole thing together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had to run around the mall all day. I went to 2 different malls, you know what I'm saying, to find certain things to put that whole thing together. I hate doing it sometimes because it's like you're running around because but you're trying to achieve a certain look. So you gotta have certain things to go with certain stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to do a lot of diving, you know what I mean? But I could do it though. I had to do it within a budget. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to do it within a budget. So, you know,
the way that mind be working, I'm in there looking for one thing for one pair of shoe, and I done figured out a whole outfit for another pair of shoes that I ain't got an outfit for. Now I done came out here with 2 of them. I ain't even need them, but it's like I couldn't let it go because I seen it in my head, and it's like I see me in it. I know how it's gonna come. And when I pull it, first thing, boy, you put that on. I know.
See,
know.
I'm gonna tell you out here, like niggas out here get fly to the point where it's like nigga could look at your outfit and be like, yo, that's last season shit. That shit came out 2 years ago, or that shit came out 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas go by seasons. You know what I'm saying? So
we don't have that many. That's why I never went by seasons.
but
We only got one damn season. Hot.
Yeah, but it could but there's spring wear, there's summer wear, there's fall wear.
You don't have
fall in the South, bro. Stop it. You have fall.
We did not get spring, bro.
Bro, it's hot, bro. It's hot.
We did not get spring.
No, spring. When I say spring, is because it rains a lot.
I know what you're saying, but we didn't get spring. It went from winter to summer.
And you gonna get a little bit of winter like that, bro. You barely, by the time you put your jacket on, you gotta take it off. It's over with.
Man, I ain't had to put a jacket on since February.
We don't get fly like that, bro. Throw your shorts on. You finna burn up, bro. Put your t-shirt on. You finna burn up, bro.
I'm
finna burn up, bro.
You
don't understand.
Some of them days was kind of cold.
You know,
maybe them nights,
bro.
Yeah, some of them.
Maybe a couple of them nights got a little chilly, but
daytime outside,
bro.
But what you doing in the nighttime? You gonna freeze in the nighttime? Like
we gonna throw a little light jacket. We gonna be in the car.
Sometimes you gonna put a jacket on because 9 times out of 10 you getting out your car going to the club. You're gonna be hot in that bit anyway.
That's it.
You're gonna come out of that drunk, and then you gonna get right back in the car to the air conditioner on. Like,
come on, bro. We don't get no season.
Like, you know how you went when you went to Temple. You didn't need no jacket.
Nah, and then the nighttime I did. It got a little chilly out there.
But who finna hang out in the nighttime? You just gonna be in and out.
I had a hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
A thick
that's a pullover. That's a take off real quick. You don't need that.
This hoodie is kind of thick, so I had to, that had pulled
take it off.
Take it off. I wasn't rocking that in the daytime. Hell no.
But you ain't finna be outside in the nighttime, though. You gonna be inside, bro.
Outside in the nighttime. What you mean?
You acting like one of them YN. You acting like the YN with the hoodie on.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. We outside,
they got a different temperature.
We outside, man. But I don't need no jacket.
See, we ain't no YN. We be done fell out, bro. Nah, it's over with. Take that off. Take that off. Let that go. But we didn't get no seasons, bro. We the South, bro. We don't get no seasons, bro. We don't get to get fly and have this for that season, this for that season. No, brother. Shorts. Who? Better not tell who?
You better not tell Sauce Walker that.
Man, that boy different, man. You know he run around talking about ooh wee, bro. Come on now. That's the homie. We know it, man. He crazy.
Also, look how skinny he is, though, man. Look how lit he is. You feel what I'm saying?
And Sauce Walker never just in Houston, fam. He everywhere. He not just in Houston. So of course he can do that. He can do that. Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah.
You ain't finna tell
me if you just straight
this Southern 240 that it's okay to wear a jacket outside and it's 70 degrees, but nah, this feel ice.
It's over with. It's over with.
It's 65 degrees, put a jacket on, man. You tripping. It feel good.
For real.
If you go down Sauce Walker's catalog of music videos, bro, you could probably on one hand see how many he got. About 1,000. One hand he might have a jacket on. One hand. 5 videos.
It's gonna be at night.
No jacket.
For real.
Everything short, brother. Sweats. We ain't doing no jacket, bro. So we don't get to get fly like that year round, bro. Our selection gonna be small.
We gonna have a part 2 of this episode right here. We gonna turn it up next episode. You feel me?
Already.
We ain't done with this conversation because I gotta bring some other regions in. Gotta bring some other regions in.
I give y'all props though, but I know we get the trickle down effect, bro. Everything trickling down, man. We just getting bits and pieces of the puzzle, but we only taking the ones that we need because you can't have no big old jacket. Ain't have it. Ain't have no leathers, plush everything. Nah, brother, you gonna burn.
Hey, sir, you know how much I would love to spend 10, 20,000, 30,000 on a big Gucci jacket, or man, I would in my lifetime to live it out
Waste
here,
of
bro,
money.
I'll probably be able to wear it one time, and I promise you, when I put it on, I'll be putting it off.
One
Yeah, I
time,
don't
fam.
think I would even buy no thick Gucci jacket. Like if anything, like I don't want nothing that has Gucci. I don't want to be nobody's billboard. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
just saying, like from Dapper Dan, like one of the old types.
yeah.
I would love to have one of them.
Jay-Z.
But where would I wear it?
We're gonna be picking you up off the ground.
Jay-Z.
You won't even make it inside the house.
If you look at the Lost Ones video, right?
I know what you're talking about.
He had that black suede, I think it was a Gucci or a Louis hoodie. Never found. I searched everywhere for that hoodie. I had to realize, I'm like, hold up, this is custom made.
Right.
It's custom made. Like you can't.
Have to realize. How long did it take you to realize that, bro?
High and low. It took me about a good month.
That's crazy.
High and low for that.
He said, "Wait a minute, that's custom."
Gotta be.
I ain't gonna lie, because I felt the same way when Mary J. Blige dropped out with Hugs, the little Louis V. Man, I'm like, oh, they gotta have that in men's. But that's custom. That's Dapper Dan's, but that ain't you ain't getting that.
They gotta have that in men's.
They gotta have that in men's, but I'm talking about I'm over there counting my bread like, but I'm finna spend that.
He tripping though. My Dapper Dan ain't got no site, bro. Like for his own thing.
He do.
Dapper Dan has Gucci. Gucci gave Dapper Dan his own store.
He old school, man. You gotta come see him.
You gotta go.
He gotta check you. He got an
Instagram, but he got threads and fabrics. You know what I'm saying? He might have a few little pieces made and stuff like that, but his stuff is for custom work mostly. You know what I'm saying? Like you want a dope ass suit to go to a wedding with. You want it like you going to your wedding, you feel like, yo, I gotta be fly. This is the day. You feel me?
What he be on? He don't promote or nothing. I don't know what he be on.
You don't have to promote, bro. He been popping out here since the 80s, bro.
So they just be going. He be overbooked. Is what y'all telling me?
Nah, he just
you got to just go to his site. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm just heavy. I'm just heavy.
You got a cool 5 or better? Yeah, you go holler at him.
Nah, I'm just heavy on promoting. Even if I did 5, even if somebody was giving me 5, huh?
Does Lamborghini make a commercial? What about Ferrari?
Nah, none of them make commercials.
But see, but the reason I'm looking at them why they wouldn't make a commercial is because they're overpriced, bro. Like all their stuff is priced.
They don't need to. It sells.
You can't. But I'm saying nobody's gonna.
To a Lambo, when you go looking for a Lambo, you know what you want.
You don't
see. We talking. Look. We talking about fashion though. Gucci has commercials. Louis has commercials.
No, they don't. They got their own commercial. They got this for their cologne and perfume.
They don't got.
I'm just saying that's a commercial. That's a commercial. I'm not talking about like just on TV like that. A commercial can be just an ad. They got ads, bro. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I don't think I ain't seen the magazine unless it's on GQ where you gonna see some of the newest Louis Vuitton special.
But look. Even on your. But look, it's not about magazines. We digital now, so I'll be on my Facebook, Twitter, and all that. They got ads all through there. They got ads all through there. They be running ads
on Instagram, bro.
I don't know. I ain't seen.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's a marketing. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm big on marketing, heavy on marketing.
Bro, they don't really got certain things. When you got good shit, sell itself, bro. When you know what you're giving the people and you know your shit is fire, all you got to do is let them know you got it. You don't have to go out of your way to oversell it to people.
Oh yeah, I'm selling. I'm marketing. I'm heavy marketing.
Because if you oversell it to somebody and you know you got fire, it makes people question your shit.
I don't care. Question it because I know I got fire. Question it. I want you to come see. I don't want to be in the wilderness and nobody hears you. I want to be front street. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type. I ain't.
You know how long Gucci been in business, bro? They don't gotta do none of that shit, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying, but you got a whole new generation. You got a whole new generation that is not up on that like that.
They don't care.
Hey, that's them people. I don't care either. That's y'all. I know what it is. Marketing. Hammer that issue. Hammer it, bro.
You don't have to oversell nothing, bro. Gucci is gonna be Gucci.
How is it overselling? It's called marketing. Fam, when they were selling
I mean, they
slaves and stuff
they,
like that back in the day, they marketed. They had ads.
bro, they got a site. They got an Instagram. What else
That's
do they need?
marketing.
So
That's
what else do they
marketing.
need?
No, I'm just saying that's marketing. I ain't say they didn't have to over. I mean, I don't understand what over is, because if you're marketing something, you're gonna push it. You pushing that issue.
Yeah.
Like, you want people to know what it is over your competition. Now, if you don't have any competition, I could understand you falling back. Yeah, y'all holler at me when you holler at me. I don't really like that type of business model. Just holler at me when you holler at me just because I know who I am. I'm just up here. Nah, man.
Some people
Pull
just
up,
got
bro.
it like that. You see what I'm saying, Rick? Some people just got it like they established their name. You know what it is when you come over there to spend your money. Why do I have to go chase? I don't have to go chase people down. People come.
No, because listen, when you drop a new product, why are you not marketing? That makes no bit of sense to me. They do market though, because they have a page and they run their ads.
You don't have to.
No, what I'm saying is, you saying you don't have to, but how are people gonna know what you got?
People that go Gucci
the people that know what they got, they sign into the emails and get gift cards because they spending money with them. They don't care about new people coming in.
Bro, how is that a good business model?
You can't go buy a Ferrari.
How is that a good business model? If you was on the if you was on the block, if you was on the block,
you arguing with me, you're debating with me about people who are already like billions in the game, bro.
That's fine. I understand that.
Like,
no, that's fine. I'm just talking about marketing. Since I've been starting to do it and understanding it, I'm just not understanding. Like, I don't get that analogy. I haven't talked to Gucci. I ain't talked to Gucci.
I'm gonna tell you what. People like this. When you come into the game and you got affordable stuff, you marketing it for everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Gucci, just like Bentley, just like they're not marketing that stuff for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's for the 1%. It's for the 1%ers.
I get that.
So why would I put advertisement money into stuff that you can't do nothing but look at? That's all you can do is look at it. You can't afford it. I can just send these emails and I can get these notifications to the people that can actually buy it. And they're going to pull up and come see what we got because they can actually afford it. And it don't cost me nothing but to send some emails with a little flyers on there instead of spending $1 million on a commercial that 90% of the people that watch that commercial can't even afford the ties on them all.
Exactly. Even like I give you another example, right? Like the luxury watches, right? I went to get a luxury watch one time, right? I don't even know that it's a whole experience when you're buying it. They sit you down, they get you your favorite drink, they get you some merch. They throw all of that in with the watch.
Yeah.
But a person who buy it from a fly-by-night jewelry store, they're not getting that experience.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
So the next time I go to buy a watch, I want that experience.
I
know my shit is real.
When you go to Rolex, you can't just walk in a Rolex and buy a Rolex. That's not how that works. People get that shit mistaken. Like, you can't just pull up the Bentley and buy a Bentley. Like, it does not work like that.
I know. Look, there's a Ferrari dealership not too far from me, right? And their dealership is big ass trees. You won't even see it if you didn't stop, because it's so much shit blocking it that you have to look around and be like, oh, that's a Ferrari dealership. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go into Ferrari, they be like, I want a brand new Ferrari. They be like, okay, are you part of Ferrari Club? No, you can't get a brand new Ferrari.
Okay.
How you get in the Ferrari Club? You have to have owned at least you have to get a
used one.
You have to get a used one first. Then you get on the list to get in the club. And then I said, why is it like that? He said, because these cars, when we build these cars, we don't build them to sit on lots and collect dust and lose value.
Yeah.
So if you say you want a brand new Ferrari, we're building it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to market that. You know what it is over here.
And it's for only the 1%ers who can actually afford it. And
they established their name when they was doing the races and the tracks, like on the Gran Turismo. Like the real type of racing like that,
Yeah.
that's where they established their name at. So people know what it is when they mess with a Ferrari. You see what I'm saying? McLaren, all of them. So it's just certain people, like they have a certain crowd who they mess with.
Oh no,
It's
that's
not for
good. I mean, I'm
everybody.
learning. I'm learning from that.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like
I
that's
still don't like it, but I'm learning from it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I ain't gonna sit there and say I agree with it either, but I understand it.
I
As far
understand.
as like that stop all you riffraffs from just coming in.
They do.
Fact though. I believe that. That's
They
You
real.
know
do.
what I'm saying? When you big on quantity, when you big on quality over quantity, I understand your motto.
No,
You
I
feel
mean
what
I
I'm
get it
saying?
because I stopped doing work for people that I just, I know that you really can't pay for my time or nothing. I just chill, fam. I don't market myself to be a service. You know what I'm saying? I quit doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But you know,
I get it, but
man.
I market my products though. Show that I want you to be invested and you know, put money into or whatever and
Yeah.
spend your money on from me. I'm marketing that, but I'm not marketing myself as a service. So I get it somewhat where they at with it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when Visa, I blow me with, I seen the Visas coming back. I'm like, oh snap!
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a pair of old Scholar Visa, $1,300. Man, get off my
That boy
Yeah.
man!
said
They
13.
coming
What?
back and they
That boy
coming back
said
with
13.
higher prices. Either the
What?
same price they had back then or higher than it was back then. You know what I mean? So yeah, every brand don't deserve to be brought back from the dead, man.
Mhm.
For real. Like
1300. How much was it
yeah,
in the beginning?
Back
Like
in the
what,
days,
5?
you can do
about
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 four,
six,
five
seven
hundred dollars.
hundred. It depending on what style you get. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it
you get the ones with the emblem on the back. Yeah, about 500. You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
about
all we
5.
rock back then.
So
And you
they
know,
done marked up by 5.
Jay Z blew that up. These
Yeah.
ain't Visus, man. These is a Visus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he blew that up. You know what I'm saying? You
We was
know,
rocking them before he said that though.
yeah,
Yeah, crazy, bro.
yo, you know. But
Man,
yeah, that's how it go down, man. You know what I mean? But look, we gonna do a part 2 to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, I'm grateful to have y'all boys on here, man. You know,
for
giving
sure,
y'all
for
thoughts.
sure.
You know,
appreciate it.
and yeah, we gonna be out.
You know what?
Let them know where they could catch you at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, snap. Oh, he can go first. Homie can go first. I got to think about it because I
Uh,
got so many insights. I don't even know.
right now, I'm still on just Big Bag Rick on
Yeah,
Instagram. Everything else getting up and running. Like I said, I
he
was on vacation and stuff, at the Bahamas and Dominican Republic. So I'm finna get
yeah.
back in it and have everything back up and running. So the next time y'all hear from me, I can have y'all go follow me on my
He
stream and
gonna be on
stuff like
GTA. He
that.
be on GTA. He on
Definitely going to
GTA.
be on
People,
that.
stop
That's
hiding
definitely
that.
going to be on that.
I be on that wireless, so when y'all come catch me, y'all gonna love to see what y'all see.
Yeah, you know what I
Definitely going to
mean.
be on that. But
Yeah.
I'm Rav God on the TikTok. Let me see. They can see that. Rav God on the TikTok with
Okay.
2 H's.
Yes, sir.
There we go. And got the movie dropping. Probably like middle of August 15th or something like that. The
Mhm.
the premiere, like the pre-screening, gonna be in my city. I'm throwing an actual show with musicians and stuff like that. That's July 27th. So
What it
yeah,
is.
it's going down. And the clothing dropping on the 27th. And then the other, I got a wolf gray colorway that I'm gonna be working with the same logo. It's gonna be dropping in August, somewhere around August too. Probably do it on the same time I drop the actual show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Short film series.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, I might join, from a fan's perspective on YouTube, you know what I mean? Boogie Vision on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna catch me at. And I have a lot of different episodes coming your way, you know what I mean? I know a lot of things is going on with the Puffy trial and all that, you know what I mean? We're gonna have that coming, but just trying to take it somewhere different, bring different things to the table, you feel what I'm saying? So that's what we got going on, man.
Yes,
We out
sir.
of here. All right.
Already. Catch y'all
Peace.
boys later.
You know what?